Hey everybody, Mandus Bucka here with Maximum Muscle Report. We're at the 2017 Chicago Pro, and this show has a little extra special meaning this year as one of the legendary bodybuilders in our sport, been competing for over 30 years. Countless pro wins, countless amateur titles, a regular at the Olympia, the best poser our sport has ever seen. This was his final show. He's retiring. Tricky Jackson. Tricky, man, it's been a pleasure watching you. I'm just going to hand you the mic and let you talk.
Well, first I want to, thank my man Mandus for giving me this opportunity to kind of, share my experience right now. I've been talking to a lot of guys backstage, as and over the last couple of weeks since I've made this announcement, man, and it wasn't a tough decision for me because I've done it so long and I've accomplished so much.
Right.
I really don't think that there's nothing else for me to do. And I always said to myself, when I got to the point where I wasn't progressing anymore, that's when I knew it was time for me, to hang it up. But, man, I've gotten so much love from so many people, since I've made the announcement. Man, I talked to a guy today that said he's been following me, for the last 15 years. And he asked me what year I started competing. I told him 1988. He said he was 1 year old. So I'm competing on stage now with guys that literally saw me, grow up and progress in the sport. One of my best friends in the sport, Charles the Tank Dixon.
Yeah.
Charles
is here.
He's here. He got third tonight. Congratulations. He's one of the guys that's really still doing damage in the sport. And, he's in his early 40s. But, I had a conversation with him. And I've been competing 15 years longer than him.
Wow.
And he's a veteran in the
he's
sport.
Been around a long time. Yeah.
It's really been, a great process. And the biggest thing that I really take away from them is the friendships that I've made over the years, man. And, I don't know if anybody videoed, if it's going to be up on Facebook or anything.
We caught it all. Tricky, there's a man who caught the whole thing.
breakdancing. What do you say, folks? You want more? Who's the winner? How about a big hand for two of the best in the biz, Ricky Jackson, Freddie Smalls. All right, gentlemen, you can stay right there. Boyd, I'm sorry, I should have asked. Did you want part of that post out? Should I had you in there? No. All right, here we go. Please take the second place award to our runner-up this evening, Brett Mickey Smalls. And please take the first place award to your winner tonight in his last show, Tricky Jackson. Gentlemen, your favorite pose, please. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Tricky, you stay right there in the center. All right, champ. For the final time in his career, he ends up in the winner's circle. Fireworks are blowing off. How about joining me, folks, in celebrating a 20-year career, hosted in the IFBB, 30-year career. You're old, Tricky. Still one of the best in the biz. He won the post out, Tricky Jackson.
Man, I said I wasn't gonna cry, and when they came out there, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, it started when I came off the stage, man. It started coming down on me, man, a little bit. But I mean, that's the example of what I mean when I say the love I get from so many athletes that say that I was a role model for them, or I was a motivation for them, or inspiration, or whatever the case may be. And that's all I've ever really wanted to be in the sport. And that said, you know, I think that's my legacy is, you know, to be able to motivate up and coming guys, and you know me, Mandus, as well. I mean,
Long time.
one thing about the 212, I've had the opportunity to compete in both the Open and the 212.
Yes.
When I started as a pro, there was no 212.
Right.
But there's a camaraderie amongst the 212 guys. I mean, and I said it over there, I mean, we're like family. We really are. Jose, Guy, David, Henry, Flex, Lewis, Charles Dixon. I can go on, man, about the number of guys that are in this division. Al Augusta, you know, that we're just so tight, man. And we might not see each other 2 or 3 times a year, but it's like re-seeing your brother that you haven't seen.
When you saw it on stage, you got mobbed out there.
Yes. I've never seen that at any show before in my 30 years. So, I mean, thank you guys, you know, and thank you for everybody that supported me over the years. And I'm still going to be around, man. I still promote my show, Tricky Jackson Classic in Lexington, Kentucky. I judge. I'll start back national judging. I prep coach, so I'll still be very involved with the sport, man.
Good. Well, Tricky, it has been an absolute pleasure, not only watching you as an athlete, but like you said, I met you as a guest poser, and the first time we went out to dinner after, and I learned so much in one conversation. We've been friends ever since, and that just speaks volumes of who you are, and that's a camaraderie you've built over the years. Keep giving back to the sport. We want to support you in any way we possibly can. Let us know how people can get a hold of you. He's going to flash it on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
If people want to get a hold of you for coaching, where do they go?
You can go to, just email me, tricky6162@AOL.com. Information on my show is trickyjacksonclassic.com. And then my IG is Tricky IFBB Pro.
Thanks, Tricky. It's been an absolute pleasure, sir. Happy retirement, but we will see you on the stages.
Yes, absolutely. Guest post. Hit me up.
Well, that's something I've seen that live a dozen times, and every time you blow the house up. So once again, it's always a pleasure, Tricky, and I'm sure you're going to stay as busy as you possibly can. Until next time, we're honored to be able to say goodbye to a legendary man in this sport, Tricky Jackson. On behalf of Mandus Buckle, Maximum Muscle Report.